So, let us start. Rishi, can you just brief me about yourself?
Yeah, yeah. Very good evening, sir. Myself is Rishi. Uh, I've done my BTech from JNTU Hyderabad, and currently I'm working as a Tableau developer from past 5 years. And
Okay.
uh, I've worked in various domains. Currently, I'm working as in retail domain
Mm-hmm.
and And in my current project, my roles and responsibilities are uh, communicating with clients and gathering requirements into proof of concept. Once the once the client come up with a requirement, we will sorry. Once the client once the client come up with the requirement, we'll prepare. 1 second.
No problem. Feel comfortable.
Once the client come up with the comments,
Mm-hmm.
once the client will review the dashboard and he will come up with the comments, we'll work on those comments and do some modifications as per the client
Mm-hmm.
requirement.
Okay.
And once based on the comments, once the user is accepted, we will uh, work. We will connect to the actual database
Mm-hmm.
and prepare the dashboards and sheets, and publish into the server. Based on the requirement, we'll analyze the metrics and and connect to the actual particular data model, which we have to work on it.
Acha. So, what was the last project you worked on, Rishi?
It's a MIS project, for MIS project, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, our client was facing with the MIS, with the huge MIS.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
So, can you just try to explain me a few metrics that you have designed in your last project?
yeah. Uh, Actually, our client mainly deals with the end users and the mid traders. So it depends on the business. In that business, basically, uh, import export business. It is basically import export business. Yeah, our client wants to know what is the daily dispatch and what is the daily sales. It is a huge tons of material. He want to know the sales and what is the dispatch of daily material. So we used to prepare the two reports daily on daily basis and monthly two reports on monthly basis.
Okay. So, from where do you used to get the data?
We used to get the data from the different ports.
Ports, as in?
Uh, from ports, we used to get as a our tab. It will get to the Tableau admin. From there, the data will get aggregated and will from there it will get to us.
Uh-huh. So, what was your data source?
Sorry,
What was the data source that you used in Tableau?
data source Excel.
Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. Who used to assign you the work?
Our team lead used to assign me of the work.
Mm-hmm. So you have no exposure on SQL?
I don't have that much exposure in SQL.
Okay.
Small logics I can solve it
Acha. Okay.
with the
So
help
now,
of my team lead. I used to solve it.
acha. Okay. Mm, so can you tell me difference between join and blend? When do you go for this
Basically,
and join and blending?
yeah, joins basically joins the tables
Mm-hmm.
uh, by side manner. It increases the rows of the data,
Mm-hmm.
and blending is used to uh, join the table from the different data sources. Like for example, if you have a data from Excel and you have a data on notes or notepad text format,
Mm-hmm.
you can join the. I mean, you can use it from the both the sources.
Acha. Okay. So what is context filter?
Context filter is a dependent filter actually.
Okay.
Uh, it you mainly this filter is used on the whole data source.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Context filter. For this context filter, you can should I say the option where it will find?
Yeah, yeah, please.
Uh, Once you drag on the filter and right click on it, add to context, you can find it easily over there.
Okay. So why should I actually use context filter?
Context filter, why to use it? Actually, the I mean, how to say? 1 second. Uh, why you use context filter is mainly used to filter the hierarchy data.
Okay. So can you tell me what is cascading filter?
Yeah, cascading filter is in this filter there are two types of. I mean, basically filter on filter. Uh, Cascading filter is filter on filter, and it shows only relevant values and according to the first filter.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, for example, if you take a year, calendar date, and year. If
Mm-hmm.
you select the 2001 means 2001 Jan means it will show 31 dates only in next filter. If you select February means it will show you 28 dates only. Like that it is first cascading filter.
Okay. So how will you validate your report?
By matching with the data source.
Okay. Can you mention the steps? What will you follow to make sure data is correct?
Uh, uh, Firstly, with the result, so what is the result we are getting? Mostly I will get a data source in Excel format only.
Mm-hmm.
So with the Excel route, I will match with the data source and validate with my dashboard value.
Okay. So suppose I have employee table. Okay.
Okay.
So in that I have fields like employee name. Okay.
Okay.
Salary
Okay.
and department number like this I have. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Now assume there are 10 to 20 employees. Okay.
Okay.
Total. Uh, Likewise, there is salary for that. But
Okay.
departments I have assumed This 10 to 20 employees are falling under, assume only in three departments. Okay.
Okay.
Now, can you write me a SQL to show total sales for each department?
Total sales for each department.
Yeah.
Total salaries, huh? What?
Yeah. Total sales for each department.
Okay. Total salaries for each department.
Yeah. How will you?
Okay.
How will
That
you
is,
write SQL to get total salaries for each department?
can I share my
No, you
screen?
tell me, I'll write it here, or else I can give you control.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
I'm not getting. I will try myself.
Mhm. Okay. So it is, I'll give you 1 minute to write this.
Actually, I'm not getting any control or
No, no, I didn't give. You want me to give you?
yeah, please.
You can write here. Accept it. Hmm.
Yeah, to accept.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, write it now. Yes. What are you writing?
And you are asking three departments. What is the total salaries you want?
Hmm. So, okay. So not the way. Okay. So 1 minute. Okay. So I'll give you simple question now in Tableau. I want to test your coding skills here. Uh, so suppose category is there here. Okay.
Okay.
I want to display sales only when category is equal to technology. Other should be null. Can you write a simple logic here?
Sorry. Sorry.
I want you to write a simple logic where it should
Okay.
display salary only when category is equal to technology.
Category equal to technology.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So create a calculated field and write.
If it should not show any furniture and office supplies, right?
No, it should not. Are you done?
Actually, I'm trying actually.
Okay, no worries. Let us start the feedback now.
Okay.
Okay. So get back to this. So Rishi, see, you still need to improve in the way you tell about yourself. Okay, so maybe you can start with your current experience first. Like, what is your current role that you're doing, in which company you're working, what is your current client? You can start from there and you can go back. That way you can do,
Okay.
because when you start first, you should know what you are doing actually now. Okay, so your education and all will come at a very later point, because client or interviewer is interested in knowing what you are doing as a Tableau developer. That is what I feel. Okay,
Okay.
so focus on that. Okay, so focus on your current experience, your current role.
Okay.
Likewise, client and project. This is very important for you. Okay, so we need to be very thorough in telling what we have done in the project. Okay,
Okay.
so I think last project when I asked you, I think you answered this question better. Okay, so you were able to explain how the process is in general. Okay, so you sounded little confident in that, so I'll give you marks for that. But so this starting, I will not give you marks, so it is negative for me. So where do you get used to get data? I think this was also incorrect. So generally, you said SQL, based on the number of
Excel.
years of Excel. Sorry. So based on number of years of experience, you are adding, one database knowledge is expected from you. So if you are not adding that, he will not consider you for next rounds. So SQL
So what
knowledge,
should I say? Database.
yeah, you should know at least one database, like one SQL data
Okay,
source.
okay.
Data source I asked you, so you were not able to tell. So it is very mandatory in real time. So when you tell like I do not have exposure, then he will clearly know that something is wrong here. Okay.
Sir, actually, I want to know the databases also will be the types or what?
There can be databases, different databases, right? There can be SQL or Snowflake or Teradata, Redshift. It can be anything.
Metadata, these all are data types, right?
Data sources. These are all different data sources.
Data sources. Okay.
Yeah, different. So I will use Excel. So like in your project, you're using Excel. I'm using Snowflake. Some other team will use Teradata. So they are using different applications to store the data.
Okay, okay,
Okay, so being so many years of experience, we should know where, you should have at least one database knowledge. Very
okay.
mandatory thing. Okay, so then we went on to SQL. Okay, you said there is no SQL language, so I suggest you to add a SQL knowledge here. Joining and blending again, one basic question. So I think you answered half of it correctly and half of it wrong here. Okay, context filter was incorrect here. For cascading filter, you gave the answer for context filter, filter on filter. Okay, so cascading filter will come into picture when you have multiple filters in place and you want to show relevant data, whereas context filter is filter on filter.
Okay. Context
So
filter is filter on filter.
uh, maybe uh, maybe you need to prepare a little bit in Tableau topics, so that will give you some clarity. So focus on this area because filters topic is very important. In every interview you can expect 1 to 2 questions that I already tell.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, yeah.
and again I asked you one common question: how will you validate reports? See, we need to compare with our database. That is first thing. What is
Yeah.
there in the data source, or what is there in the database, and what is there in our report. These two things we compare by writing logics or by validating in using Excel or whatever we know. Using that we validate and we cross check. That is how. But I expect you to answer this step in a very detailed manner because this step is very important for developers.
Uh-huh.
Then I asked you one very basic question, SQL question to test your SQL knowledge. It is very simple. Select department number, comma, sum of salary from employee table, group by department number. That's it. So I got to know that you don't have much exposure on the SQL with this is one very basic question. There is no rank or something. So this kind of question at least we should be able to answer. Till joins, we cannot afford to make mistakes in SQL. Other than that, if they are asking rank or anything other than that, that is a different topic. But do not
Okay,
lose your points if he's asking this kind of basic questions. Okay. Then
okay,
we went on to Tableau test to test your simple coding skills. So very basic question I asked you: if category is equal to technology, that's it. You should be able to write this. Then
sorry, I should write in inverted commas.
yes, sales and that's it. Okay, so this is already existing.
Okay, okay.
Simply if you take this and drop it, you got only for technology.
Technology, okay.
This is what I wanted. Okay, so practice more and learn coding skills as well because these days they are asking you to write coding or do charts by sharing screen like this. Okay, so it will be very helpful. Okay, so prepare more. Maybe we'll see how it goes in the next time. So that's the feedback from my side. So any questions you have from my side?
Actually, for practice like this type of codings, any